Today we're going to show you how to take the stereo out of a 2010 Ford Mustang. Now, we've already taken the stereo out of this vehicle and taken it into the shop and had the stereo repaired, so we're just more or less going to show the steps to getting the dash apart to get access to the screws that mount the stereo and so on. We're going to start with putting the key in the ignition, setting the parking brake, and shifting to a lower gear. Next we're going to take our pry bar and we're going to go around the edge of the trim panel that goes around the gear shift and go around this, and this pulls up and works up, and we're going to remove it up and remove this up over the gear shift and remove the trim ring. Next we're going to open the back pocket here. This will allow access to remove the next panel, and we're going to pry at the very back of the next panel to lift this panel. The panel's held in place with clips, and all these clips release with pry pressure. And there's the back edge, and we're going to work down the side, releasing these clips. We have those clips released on this side, but now we're going to lift the back edge of the panel up. This will give access to a connector here at the front, and there's a trigger on this connector that you squeeze in and it allows you to release the connector. We're going to cheat here and not release any of the rear connectors on this panel and set it to the side to give us access to the front dash. Next, there are two screws. One of them is located here on the bottom left. It's exposed for removing that panel. One on the left and one here on the right. And that will remove the two screws. Next, we're going to come back with our pry panel and pry up the edge of this dash panel to help release the clips along this panel. And like I say, the clips release with pry pressure, and this panel will release out. There we go. This allows this panel to pull back. Now, it does have a wire attached to it that goes back into the dash, again with another connector right here, but this pulls down out of the way, and we're going to leave this attached as well. Next, if the stereo was in the dash here, you would need your Phillips screwdriver. There'll be one screw at the bottom left, one screw at the top left, one screw at the bottom right, and one screw at the top right. Now, that will allow you to pull the stereo out of the dash and disconnect the connectors on the back and remove the antenna. Now, usually all these connectors have a little trigger on them, and you push this trigger down into the connector, releases the lock, and allows you to wiggle the connector out of the back. Hope this video has been helpful. This is a quick little simple one. If you have any questions, please see our website. Thank you for watching.